A very good afternoon to Zimbabwe. Masurase. My name is Ronald Way Kwamakusha. Welcome to African Beyond Television Network. We will give you the latest trending news in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear or favor. So, Trevor Ncube, a well-known Nelson Chamisa hater, has come again with a controversial topic on his Twitter handle. And this time around, let us take a look on what he says. In brief, he says that the military or the intelligence, they are in control of Advocate Nelson Chamisa, but he's not aware. That is what he says. But we need to take a look. Is that true? Let us begin by exploring the tweet which he shared publicly on his Twitter handle so that we can deal with this matter so well. So this is the tweet from Trevor Ncube. He says that he's making this thread with deep sense of love to his brother in Christ, Nelson Chamisa, and he mentions that that love and frankness is characterized by the meeting he requested back while in his office, and also what the people who are very close to Advocate Nelson Chamisa are saying. Words. So he says that the people have given up on Nelson Chamisa, but can't tell him that he is not a leader and that he is not a Democrat. And he says that some people they've suggested exploring a third way, and he says that he has given up on that third way, although Robert Chapman is making some efforts. He says that his prayer is for Nelson Chamisa to realize that a successful national leader is always a product of a strong team of rivals, men and women who disagree passionately but are united around the bigger picture. He says that the weak people, the yes minister types, are why Zimbabwe is where it is. He also went to say that he's speaking out because nobody else will speak this publicly because people are afraid of Nelson Chamisa and his supporters. So people think criticizing Nelson weakens the opposition. A leader who can't stand scrutiny in opposition will be a dictator once elected into office. He says that these people say that Nelson does not want to be accountable and that he feels threatened by people such as Tendai Biti, Oshman Ncube, Job Sikala, Opochimono, etc. He says that those who remain around him do so because they see him as a ticket to their own political ambitions. He went on to say that people are frightened because Nelson Chamisa shares that he hear from God. And he says that Nelson Chamisa claims to be there until old age. And he says that there are so many Christians who hear also from God, but there is always purity to what God says to us. He says further that foreign diplomats also share their deep concern, and also NGOs who previously supported Nelson Chamisa, they are concerned. And this is key. This is where he went on to say the military or intelligence believe they have Nelson Chamisa under control. His supporters clearly don't know this and they follow blindly. And he went on to close by saying, this is and this is and why is this any of my business? Because a strong and principled opposition is important for prosperity because of the danger of electing another dictator to state house. Criticism and transparency strengthen leaders and institutions. And I need to respond to this from Trevor Ncube. It was supported by Linda Masara, who said, thank you for being truthful and honest. We have said this before and labeled all sorts of names, even allocated parties we are not even members of because people don't want the truth. Hoping he hears the sentiments you have raised and self-corrects otherwise. Apana, apana. Okay. Advocate Tabani Mpofu said that you are better than these Buddhas. If Nelson is your brother, express your concerns to him in private. If he is an opponent, make an unveiled frontal attack and expect a response. This rubbish is beneath you, and please take the name of Christ out of it. This is a very strong response from Tabani, advocate for Okram. This seems like a calculated, deliberate move to discredit Chamisa I'm sure the so-called disgruntlements have been going on for some time, and you could have done it then. Your timing is off. I suggest and suggests a much more deeper hatred. There is no sign of brotherly love in this thread. Okay, so let me briefly respond to Trevor Ncube. First and foremost, if Nelson Chamisa had an opportunity to meet with Trevor Ncube in his office, what went wrong? Why can't Trevor Ncube take Nelson Chamisa back to his office so that they can talk if there are matters of principle to deal with? If there are people who are coming to Trevor Ncube saying Nelson Chamisa arikudai, why can't Trevor be the intermediary between those people and Advocate Nelson Chamisa to say, Chamisa, there are people who are saying A, B, C, D. Can you correct? If he is truthful, he could have done so, but he didn't, which means that this is a lie. He is lying to the people of Zimbabwe so that he achieves an agenda. Munhu ari kutumwa. So if kana uri pabasa basa rako ndiri kuvhiringidza zvinhu so that zvinhu hazvirambe zvichifamba mafambiro azviri kufanira kunge zvichiita. Okay, the other thing is, he says pane vanhu vaita give up on Nelson Chamisa, but Nelson Chamisa formed the Citizens Coalition for Change last year. Those people who have given up on Advocate Nelson Chamisa, that they have an option yakafanana neya Douglas Monzora. Douglas Monzora walked away. Thokozani Kupe and Douglas Monzora worked together and walked away from Nelson Chamisa, grabbed the political party, the assets, and the funds. And they walked away with even the MPs. What did he do? He formed another political organization. So those people who feel that they cannot be under Nelson Chamisa, they can simply have their own movement and see what will happen. So he says that there are people who are there who should unite with Nelson Chamisa. He talks about the bigger picture. So the issue here is to force Nelson Chamisa into an alliance with people like Robert Chapman. That is what Trevor Ncube is suggesting here. It's simple. He's trying to make that Nelson Chamisa comes to and work together with various people who can easily break away from him. You want another alliance. And the situation will be, if we are to have government and Nelson Chamisa in charge, inenge ine ma-MPs e-CCC mashoma ngatiti kana 50 poita ma-MPs echimwe chipati vese vanenge vakaelectwa on the ticket raNelson Chamisa, but vane ma-political parties avo. And it will be difficult for Nelson Chamisa to control that government, to pass any resolution, and to be a successful president, which is wrong. If people want to join, ngavauye ku-CCC or contest under CCC so that they can push forward the agenda, the citizens' agenda. That is what should happen. Nelson Chamisa cannot have or make a mistake yakafanana yakaitika apa alliance in 2018. But people like Trevor Ncube will come to try and discredit him, cause confusion, make it look like vana Tendai Biti, vana Oshime Ncube, vana Job Sikalana na Chungono vese, they are working against Nelson Chamisa. It's not true. So each and every person, we are in a democracy, each and every person does have his right and responsibility to support whoever he feels is better. So why can't they support whoever they feel is better? The reason why they're following Nelson Chamisa from the alliance is because he is the visionary. He is the person who is loved by the people. He is the person who carries the gift to lead the economy, to lead Zimbabwe into prosperity. And on the issue of foreign diplomats and NGOs, I don't believe that foreign diplomats would go to Trevor Ncube without actually telling Nelson Chamisa the truth. If they have any issue to discuss or to tell Nelson Chamisa, they would just go to Nelson Chamisa, Shamari, A, B, C, D, and so as my NGOs. So I don't believe this narrative. This is a wrong narrative from a hater, from Trevor Ncube. The issue of the military or the intelligence having Nelson Chamisa under control, it's wrong. Why? Go to the rural areas. The message is simple. Musavhotera Chamisa mutengesi, mukavhotera Chamisa hondo inodzoka. That is the message. If they have Nelson Chamisa under control, why are they spreading that message? Why are they threatening people to beat them? Why are they banning his rallies? Why are they doing all sorts of things, arresting people like Job Sikala, banning my CCC rallies? Why are they doing all those things if they have him under control? It's because this is hogwash. These are just lies. So, Team Zimbabwe, I don't want to take much of your time further than this, but I believe that I have shared what is very, very important here. Let us disregard the thoughts Wagata Sana Trevor Ncube. Let us continue to register to vote. Let us continue to forge ahead because change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe, but it won't be brought by people like Trevor Ncube. These are just people, kana uri business, uchirana an organization yauri enjoy a monopoly over. Unoziva kuti nyika yakanaka. Today we have so many companies getting licenses as newspapers, as television stations, as radio stations, which means that you will be heavily challenged, which means there is a probability that your business will go down. That is the reason why these people who are enjoying the monopoly yakakreatwa neZANU-PF, that is the reason why they hate change. These are just disgruntled people who don't want change just because they want to protect their business interests. Moreover, if you are involved in corrupt activities or if you engaged in corrupt activities to get A, B, C, D, you know very well that a new government which is pro-people will actually come and dig deeper, and all those things will be exposed and will be charged. That is the reason why they had change. That is the reason why they are working 24/7 to make sure that they discredit Nelson Chamisa and they stop change. So I've given you my views. I don't know, guys, how you view this, but I think I've tried my best. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for coming live on this program. Rambai subscribe, Rambai comment, Rambai share. Due to that, what do you really think about our programs? Please, ndiregererewo picture quality yangu is so bad. I'm trying to fix it, but it's so bad right now. But I think I just managed to fix my audio quality. It's better now. But I hope that I'll be able to actually fix picture quality as well. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha. Rambai mchitetsigira as usual. Please share this video to as many people as possible. Let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.